class. I will just quickly summarize, right, what we have covered. So we'll be discussing about the course content. I think the course content is already shared. I have checked through email, but there are some modification in the content which I will mention here, right? Mostly the ops part, lot many new topics has been added. I think which is not there in the syllabus. Um, Let me quickly again summarize what we have what we have discussed yesterday. So the course timing will be same like 7:30 a.m. IST to 8:30 a.m. IST, right? And duration of this course will be or 40 to 45 hours live class, and then 5 to 10 hours of recordings, right, of deep learning content as I discussed yesterday. So every day we will have class Monday to Friday. What we're going to cover in this entire course, the first module, module 1 will be preparatory module, means I will actually prepare you for the course, right? So we'll be discussing about Python in module 1. So Python, I am not going to teach you from scratch, like what is variable, what is function. So the core Python, you can take recording of my previous batch, and it is self-learning, right? You should learn yourself. And you have some time. So this week, if you are from non-technical background, I'll strongly suggest please go through the Python, core Python videos yourself. What you will understand in core Python, you will understand from scratch. So how to install Python. We'll be using two IDs, Jupyter Notebook and VS Code. Complete tutorial on this. And then you will also understand what is a variable, what is a function, right? What is a variable, what is function, and then if else loop, if else, while, and for. If else, while, for, all the different kind of loop, followed by your data structure. So data structure in the sense list, tuple, set, dictionary, and string. So this is what you will get recording from me, which you need to learn yourself. And if you already know this, that's great. If you don't know this, take the recording and you learn yourself. Also, I'm planning to upload. I am just telling, but I'm not getting time to start also. But if I start this time, I'm going to upload Python recordings free for everyone in YouTube. So you can check my YouTube channel also, where you will get complete Python course, because this is a requirement by every student, every batch I take. So I thought of uploading it, and whoever wants, they can learn from there. So I'm going to create two series of Python. One is crash course, like people just want to quickly understand, and one is in a detailed way. So whatever is suitable, you can go through it. So that is something which you should learn. So core Python. What we will cover is maybe from tomorrow or day after tomorrow, from when we will start the course, the first module that we will cover, or that I will cover, will be uh, advanced Python. So in Python, one is your core, and the next thing is advanced, right? So advanced Python, what I will cover in advanced Python, it is Python for data science. The topics that is really necessary for data analytics, that I will cover. So what is that, those topics, what is there in advanced Python? So the first topic will be pandas. What is pandas? I have shown you some demos. If you have attended my session yesterday, entire coding is automated. You are not going to write any code in real time. Having said that, we are learning so that we will validate and we can ask right question. Okay, so you need to ask right question. If you are very much expert, you know what you are asking, and it is like, if you ask right question, you will get right answer, and also you can validate. So sometimes if you are in a quick presentation or something, quickly you want to build something, then I think if you know the things, it is really a lot of confidence you will build, right? Instead of blindly using the tool. So pandas is the tool for, or the package or software, basically a library in Python, which is very helpful for data analysis, data manipulation. So we'll be learning pandas. After pandas, we'll be discussing about data visualization. Data visualization plays a very, very important role. Any kind of data you have, you need to visualize it, right? And for that, we are going to discuss one library called Plotly library, which is interactive and complete 10 to 15 different kind of charts. If you want to understand relationship between two columns, two numerical columns, which chart you need to use. If you want to understand the distribution of a numerical column, if you want to understand the count of a categorical column. So different kind of, if you have a large categories of data which you want to represent, uh, and if you have multi-dimensional data, more than 2 dimension if you want to represent. So there are different situations, and we will try to understand how we can address it using this visualization library. So Plotly is a very interactive. Also, we will discuss about graphs, 10 to 15 charts, violin plot, box plot, what is outlier, how to detect outlier through a plot. All of these things we will discuss, right? After this, we will jump to, this is all Python section. And then second section is statistics. I have actually, okay, so statistics, what we will cover in statistics. So there are two categories, descriptive and inferential. In descriptive, we will be discussing about correlation, covariance, what is correlation, what is covariance, right? What is G-score, what is data standardization or normalization, or G-score means. What is your Pearson coefficient correlation R, what is R square, what is adjusted R square, right? So all of these different kind of topics, what is quartile means, what is interquartile range, what is outlier, all of these things we will discuss. After this, I will jump to, this is module 1. So this is basically preparatory. So the process is, first you understand the concept, and then in module 2 we will jump to projects. Module 2 is all about machine learning. Okay, module 2 is all about machine learning. And as I said, yes, there is a hype about generative AI and other deep learning, but machine learning is still the primary skill set required to get into any AI related role. 80 to 90% of the projects that you are working are on machine learning. And if it is a tabular data, machine learning will give you very good solution. What we're going to learn in machine learning. So any kind of AI you learn, there are 3 types of problem you solve. The first kind of problem is called supervised problem. Okay. The second category of problem that you can solve in AI problem can be supervised, unsupervised, or in between of both. That is called semi-supervised. Supervised, unsupervised, or semi-supervised. What is unsupervised? We will discuss that, what is each category meaning, but in every category we have bunch of algorithms. Semi supervised we are not considering because this is out of scope, but supervised and unsupervised we are learning bunch of algorithm in each category. In supervised, again we have 2 subcategory. One is your regression and one is your classification. So we have bunch of algorithm in regression, like linear regression. We have bunch of algorithm in classification, like decision tree, random forest. And then in unsupervised, we have, let's say, k-means clustering algorithm. Okay, now how to learn machine learning? So the approach is, let's take one example. Let's say I'm teaching you linear regression, okay? All of these algorithms are full of maths. The main intention is to teach you so detailed that you no need to take any help from outside. So everything you will get, the like how I am writing here. So the entire math, the derivation, the background. So let's say today I'm going to use a algorithm which needs derivatives. So I'll give you a background on derivatives. So everything I will take care. So you just need to attend the classes. That's it. The maths, it is my responsibility. End to end complete. Why I am giving so much importance to theory also. Today's interview pattern, if you see, it is not very much based on coding anymore because it is automated already. So the the interviews are based on concept plus project. Remember this, you will realize when you apply for AI roles, concept plus project. So it is reverse. So they will go through your CV, they will check your projects and tell you to explain, or maybe they can give you one situation or one problem statement and they will tell you to explain. When you're explaining, obviously you will tell some machine learning algorithm names, and from on that they will grill. So it's a reverse engineering kind of thing, right? So from your CV project, from project to concept, very rarely they will ask you coding. And I think even if they're asking coding, it's not a difficult thing to write code, right? um, Linear regression, let's say we are understanding all the theories, and then one project, okay, project one. So when I say project, when we do any data science project, it has several steps, right? Any data science project has several steps. What are the steps? It's a cycle, data science life cycle. The first is data collection. Data can be anywhere. It can be in cloud, like on cloud, let's say AWS, GCP, or Azure. Data can present on web. Data can present in SQL or any other MongoDB or any other database. So you need to know the tools and techniques like SQL, or let's say cloud techniques, or whatever, wherever it is. You need to pull the data, and then once you have collected the data, what you need to do is need to understand how you can clean the data. That is called data cleaning or data pre-processing. Once you have collected, you need to clean it. What you will do in cleaning, you will do a lot of things. Many data in real time will not have values. That is called missing value. You need to know tools and techniques to treat your data, right? Either to drop or to fill, missing value treatment. Many of the data will be full of outliers. Outlier detection and removal, you should know how to detect outlier and removal. And then sometimes it is like not scaled, so you need to scale your data. We call it data standardization or data normalization. uh, and so on and so forth. Like feature selection, you might have 80 columns, out of which only 3 columns are important, rest all columns are garbage. So which all columns are important, that you need to identify. And see, many people, they just focus on the algorithms, machine learning, they don't focus on this. But this course will make you full stack, means in real time when you join, this is where you will struggle. So data cleaning is the main, I will say it's the main skill, right? Coding, modeling is kind of very much automated. So data cleaning means what? You need to learn outlier detection techniques 2 3, you need to learn feature selection technique 2 3, so that, and these are again separate algorithms. Outlier detection, 1 2 different algorithms we will discuss. Feature selection, we will discuss random forest, decision tree, XGBoost. Outlier detection, we will discuss isolation forest. We will discuss lot many 2 3 different kind of techniques to detect outliers. So this is basically a project life cycle. So what we will do is, once we have cleaned our data, then we will go for modeling. And in modeling, we need machine learning and deep learning to build our model, to train our data, to train our AI system with this data. We need modeling technique. Modeling means what? We can use machine learning, deep learning, this kind of algorithms we will use, and we will learn both in this course. Deep learning videos I will share from day one, which you can go through and ask doubts. Machine learning, we will have live class. So either you use machine learning or deep learning, you will build the model. And then what we will do is we will validate. What is the guarantee your model is working? So we will validate. So this is called model validation. We'll do model validation. And once the model validation is done, then we will go for deployment, right? Then we will go for deployment. And it is a cycle. So sometime, let's say after, it's not one time, right? Let's say today you have completed deployment. After 3 months, you may have to iterate the entire process. If the fresh data is there, let's say 1 million new customer base you have, now you have to like collect the new customer data. That is called data collection. You again have to run the scripts for data cleaning, modeling. You need to retrain your model with the fresh data, and you need to validate, and you need to deploy. So this is an entire spiral kind of thing. And what we're going to do, I'll tell you the technique, what we are going to do. In the first run, only linear regression, let's say we are applying. And in the same project, when we will learn random forest, we will apply. And then let's say we have decision tree, we will apply. And then when we learn deep learning, we will apply. So the objective is, in modeling, we will try everything, machine learning, deep learning, 5 10 algorithms, and we will take the best out of it. This is again called we will do lot many things in modeling also, like hyperparameter tuning, finding the best out of n. So all of this exercise we will do. So this is all hands on. Only the theory part will be taken after the theory part. Every algorithm theory, once you have understood, module 2 is all about hands on. And I will maybe take 2 or 3 projects, not much, like 1 or 2 projects, but those projects will be so in depth that if any other similar project, you can just 95% of the code, actually 99% of this code you can copy paste. So what I'm trying to tell you is we will implement everything and we'll create templates, so that if you are getting very similar data in future, let's say we have done a regression project here and 1 classification project from each category and 1 unsupervised project. So if we have done 3 projects and each of the project is of different category, in future if you're getting any new data either from for regression or for classification or for unsupervised, these 3 project 99% code you can use. That is how it is automated. How we will create packages, we will, so that whatever we need we can just call, only the main script we will change, the stall will be like all, like almost automated. And So that's the goal. So 3 projects, but every project, all of those 3 projects will be completely end to end, right? And yeah, so this is the whole goal of module 2. And now what is module 3? Module 3 is all about deployment. Actually, module 2, module 3 is integrated. So it's not like a different module. Module 3 is all about deployment. So what we will learn? We will learn tools like ML Flow. We will learn tools like Kubernetes, and we will learn tools like GCP. This is the new things that I have changed. In the last batch, it was AWS, but this time onwards, it will be GCP, right? And what is this GCP? GCP, Google Cloud Platform. We'll be using Google Cloud Platform services, right? We will create Google SQL and maybe Google Object Storage for storing, and then we will go serverless. So we'll deploy on Google. And also we will have other techniques, like I'm not writing, but these are very minimal things you should know, like Git and GitHub is also required. And yeah, I forgot about Docker. So MLflow, Docker, Kubernetes, these are more than sufficient. You may get 100 of tools. It is not necessary. This is more than sufficient. Every entire machine learning can be kind of deployed using only these 3-4 tools. Git and GitHub is for, you know why, code control, code version control. And then MLflow is for everything, so the model and everything. Docker is for containerization. Kubernetes, you know, GCP is a cloud platform. So this is kind of we will learn in module 3. And I will show you live demos how to do this. And this is easy. Actually, module 2 is difficult. Module 3 is easy. For the first project, you will feel like little difficult. But once you know the flow, doesn't matter. But project to project, the very small changes you need to do. A lot of the things will be same, right? And that is all about module 3, which is deployment. And what bonus recording you're going to get in this batch, deep learning recordings. So deep learning and NLP, natural language processing recording, almost like 10 hours recording, you will get as bonus. So what is there in this 10 hours? One of the algorithm is ANN. Either I will give you recordings if you're comfortable, or else I will allow you to attend live class in my next generative AI batch, which is starting from January, right? Where I will teach ANN live. But I think there also I'm not teaching CNN and all, because generative AI syllabus is different. We are learning other deep learning algorithm. Here, what you're going to get is artificial neural network, complete theory, and using Keras, how to implement from scratch, that you will learn, which is around 4 to 5 hours, only one algorithm. Followed by we have CNN, convolutional neural network, again 4 to 5 hours. And then NLP basics, NLP, how to, what is sentiment analysis, how to build your first NLP model, what is stop what's, how to, what is word embedding, different kind of word embedding techniques, what to vec model, what is globe model, what is really n-grams means. So complete NLP you will get. And this is, I am just sharing. Having said that, this is not like the instructor is unknown. I am known, and I will be with you for another 2.5 months or 2 months. And in this duration, if you have any doubt, after 8:30, you can ask, right? Any day you can ask. There is no restriction. any day after the class is over. Okay, let's say in ANN I could not understand this, I could not understand that. So if you can let me know what is your doubt, I can clarify in the class. So this is one way you can say it is a live only. But because the duration will become so like more than 2.5 months, and I have seen, I have done a survey, like you cannot be motivated for 6 7 months when you're enrolling for courses like 1 year. I think in today's world 1 year is a very long time, honestly. What I think is 1 year you can do lot many things, like the things are moving so fast. I think 1 year is a so long time. I'm not saying you will not, you need time to learn, that's for sure, but 1 year is too long. So I think in 2 3 months you learn the concepts, another 2 3 months you revise the concepts, and I think 6 months or 7 months you can make yourself prepared. And it's not a kind of one attempt you will clear the interviews, it will be lot of rejection, and after that only you will clear, so that you should accept. I'm expecting anyone like 4 to 5 rejection. Prepared for this. Every rejection will teach you. So once you start attending interviews after 1.5 months, I think you can start applying for jobs, right? And yeah, if you want big data recordings also with me, I can share with you the Spark recordings. So these are all a bonus. So I have all the recordings. If you want, I can share the Spark Apache Spark recording also. Most of the people already know this, but if you don't know, let me know. You can ping me. I will share the Spark recording also. But it is not the recent. I have taken last year, almost like 8 9 months back. I have taken Spark classes, right? You can 80 90% will be same, some latest version, some code might not work. So again, I am ready to help you all the like way how you like how you will be successful. Just you need to let me know. And it is a full-time access. Full-time access means what? We will have a WhatsApp group and you will be a direct contact to me anytime in future, wherever I am. In every batch we have previous batch students joining, and it is free of cost. Just need to send me your enrollment payment receipt and I will allow you. Let's say after 5 months or 6 months, um let's say you have seen a new batch is coming up and you thought like you are outdated, or you could not get time to revise the concepts. You want to again rejoin the batch, so you just can let me know. You can message me or you can email me, and I will allow you to the new batch, right? So that's how it works, and it's a full-time access. The recordings will be there, but after 6 months I think we will delete the recordings because of space. We have multiple batches running, and I will be the one who will share recordings and everything. So because of this thing, right, space issue, it's very difficult to manage different batches. So 6 months I will give you access, after that it will be deleted. Having said that, you really need, after 6 months you let me know, I will add you to another recent batch folder. So in that way again 6 months it will be extended. Are you getting? So for example, after 6 months when the access is removed, you just ping me and I will add you to the recent whatever batch is going on to that folder. So in a way you are getting access to the recent content. So in that way it is full time. But the only thing is you need to ping me, you need to reach out to me. I might not be able to reach out to you, you need to ping me. So that is how it is. Any doubt? And this is the overall, and I think everything you can go through. And the algorithm, trust me, if it is done means done. If you want to see some of the um, content, I can show you how in depth it will be. For example, let's say hmm, I'll just talk about uh, so we were in the generate. I am just telling you the recent batch, right? So this is the transformer architecture. So every topic, so you go through ANN notes or anything. I think many of you are already my generative AI students, right? So anything that I teach, I go in depth. I don't believe in like touching the surface. Having said that, let me again set the expectation right. Do not expect spoon feeding. Spoon feeding means, yeah, I will help you in understanding the maths and everything, but still you need a lot of practice, right? So 2 projects if I have done in the class, and you know the concepts, you know how to deal with it, you know the life cycle, now you can implement every step. You have seen 2 3 examples. Now I can provide you data set, but it's your job to practice the problems, projects. And if you're stuck, your job to ask me, right? You can practice 5 or 6 more projects from your side. And I'll tell you the sources from where you can practice. So this is how it is. And yeah, so I just will stop here. But yeah, you have any doubt, you can ask me.
Hi, Sasmitha. This is Naresh.
Yeah, Naresh.
So just I have 11 years of development experience and 8 years of program management experience, like agile methodology. So now my organization is moving entire onto the modernization and artificial intelligence, everything, right? So this is starting for me, and so if I start from this course, that will suitable for me, and how is that?
For anyone who wants to come into AI, this is the first course that you need to take. So do
Okay,
not jump directly into. Many people, they are inspired by the hype and they just directly jump. But I'll tell you what is really important in real time. Okay,
okay.
what is really important in real time is machine learning plus gen AI, not only gen AI. You
Okay.
cannot crack any, and it's not like something which I'm saying. You do this exercise, everyone. I'm telling to everyone today after
Mm,
this call, you go to Naukri, you go to LinkedIn, you go to any platform, search for artificial intelligence engineer or machine learning engineer or machine learning, let's say data scientist, any data related job, right? You download any experience level you can put, like starting with 1 2 years to 15 years or director level. You will see machine learning term, definitely it will be there. Without machine learning, any job role is incomplete. Deep learning, gen AI, everything will be there, but machine learning is the starting point. And there
okay.
is a process. It will take time. Overnight you cannot become a AI engineer, so it will take
And
time. One by
understood.
one you should go. My advice is learn in depth. First you learn
Uh,
machine learning, next step is
okay.
deep learning, next step is gen AI. This is the process.
Okay. This course will consist of a machine learning, right?
Machine learning plus
And
engineering, the deployment
in
also.
okay. So deep learning and Gen AI will come in another course.
Yes, in this course also you are getting deep learning, because see,
Okay.
it is all recorded sessions and I am here.
Mm,
You can
okay.
go
Okay.
through and ask doubts,
Sure.
right?
Sure. Sure.
So you are going to understand ANN, CNN, and NLP also. So you can say
Mm,
10 to 12 hours of deep learning is already there in this course also,
okay.
right?
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah.
Thanks for clarifying now, Sasmita.
Yeah, no problem. And I'll tell you, this course is the foundation course, which will tell you everything about modeling. So you will understand, okay, how the machine learning or AI model really works, how we are going to validation means what, retraining a model means what do you mean by hyperparameter tuning, what are the validation techniques that we will be using, what kind of deployment really we need to do, like what is data drift means, what is concept drift means, why the model can fail, if it is failing, for what cause it is failing, how to identify that cause, all the platforms that I can use to monitor my model. So everything you can learn in this course. This is a very very if if you are planning to, you're serious about AI and you want to see yourself into AI, like in AI domain, you want to work as a data scientist or a AI engineer, this course is a must. And other course is also definitely you should take, but that comes later, like after taking this. Okay, yeah,
Hello.
Raja, you have any doubt?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, actually, I'm from Indore. I'm working as a Java developer.
Yeah,
I just
yeah, I cannot hear you.
hello. Now I am audible.
Yes, yes.
Okay, ma'am. Just I'm just a little bit confused about the artificial intelligence and the generative AI. So, just ma'am, can you clarifying the doubt? My doubt. I mean, what is the difference between generative AI and the artificial intelligence? I mean, both are same. I think so.
No, no, it is not same. Actually, artificial intelligence is nothing. Okay, artificial intelligence, it's a name. There is no subject called artificial intelligence. I'll tell you what I'm saying. Artificial intelligence is a very broad term, very, very, like you can say it's a concept. Like what is the objective? What we are trying to do is
Yes, yes.
we are trying to make the machine as intelligent as us, right? So we are in simple words, we are trying to give our intelligence to the machine. Okay. Or
Okay, okay.
if you think about yourself, your brain is a machine, isn't it? It can take images like through your eyes, it is image, right? Through
Yes,
your
right.
ears, what you're taking, which kind of data you are receiving from your ears, speech like audio, right? From your um like let's say your eyes, you're capturing images. So we are also processing. So what is the domain is all about? Humans are thinking, okay, we can take image data, we can take video data, audio data. Our brain is processing. We have neurons, and from there the neural network concept started, right? And our neurons, something is happening, and then we are able to take decision. Can we really understand what is happening, right? And then from there, the whole objective of this entire AI is to make machine as intelligent as possible. Like they can mimic human behavior. That is the whole objective. That is called artificial intelligence. If you are making a machine intelligent like you, that is called AI. Now it is a very broad term. How to do this? Now you understood the concept, but how to do this? So to do this, it's all math behind the scene. We are just giving fancy names like, so I was teaching machine learning to my nephew who is in second year. And when I started teaching him, he was saying, I know this, I know that, I know this, I know that. Because if you are very good at maths, high school level, and then maybe little advanced math, if you have prepared for competitive exams, or if you're a BSc mathematics student, I think 90% of the models that we use already you should know. So the backbone of entire AI is math. Okay. The one subject which is everywhere, you go to deep learning, you go to machine learning, everywhere one subject is maths. But instead of telling maths, we are just giving fancy name like machine learning and then deep learning kind of thing. Behind the scene, it is all linear algebra, linear transformation, matrix multiplication, dot product, cross product, whatever we have studied, it's all about that. And we have different types of subjects. For example, machine learning is one subject, deep learning is another subject, right? We also learn information retrieval can be another subject. If it is a image related kind of data, you will be learning computer vision will be another subject. So like this, there are a lot many subjects. So when you build a AI solution means making the machine intelligent. You can use one or more than one. You can use machine learning, deep learning together, or you can use deep learning and computer vision together. Let's say there is NLP also, text mining, text data. If you have, you can use NLP and deep learning together and build a solution. You can build a solution using NLP, information retrieval, and deep learning together. So it's a multidisciplinary kind of field, right? And multiple things together. We need to learn multiple things, not only one subject. And in every subject, what kind of problem we solve? We normally solve, as I said, supervised, unsupervised, and semi-supervised. Now, this problem, to solve any kind of problem, we may need this kind of, and again, we have different kind of data also. We can have structured data. I have another demo scheduled. So yeah, we have structured data, unstructured data, semi-structured data, right? So we can have any kind of data, we can have any kind of problem. So based on that, we will decide which techniques, tools we will use. But you got at high level, that is artificial intelligence. Now, what is generative AI? So this is the chart you will see, very famous in internet. This is AI, everything. So inside AI, we have a subject called machine learning. Inside machine learning, a part of machine learning is called deep learning. Inside deep learning, a part of that is called a neural network, or basically it is neural network inside the deep learning. And then I'll just write like this, deep learning, and a part of deep learning is generative AI. Is it clear? So generative AI is a sub part of the bigger ecosystem. So what is the objective of this generative AI? Generative AI means AI model which can generate. Very simple. Yes, the definition is like this only. AI model which can generate. What it can generate? It can generate text, it can generate image, it can generate video, It can generate multiple together, text and image, image and video together, multimodal. You check any generative AI tools like ChatGPT or any tool, ultimately it is generating something, isn't it? What it is doing? What is the output? If you're asking question, what it is doing? It is generating. It can generate text, it can generate image, it can generate video, it can generate anything, any kind of data. It can generate a table or something, but it is kind of generate. That is called generative AI. And generative AI means three major algorithm. We see again in deep learning we have bunch of algorithm like machine learning. So we are focusing on these three major algorithms. One is this, one is transformer, and one is GAN networks. So using these three, we are building models which can generate things. Is it clear? So in Gen AI, backbone is this, but actually nowadays what is happening is you do everything here, okay, from scratch.
Yes,
Now,
yes, definitely, ma'am. I got it.
ha,
Got.
so what we are doing? Let me tell you. So instead of, um, let's say, I tell me what is the most, looking at this chart, what is the most time consuming process? Can you guess, out of data collection, cleaning, modeling, validation, deployment, which is the most tedious task? Tell me which are the most. So I can say this, sorry, not this, maybe this part, right? The modeling, till modeling and data cleaning. Do you all agree or not? See, validation and deployment is very quick.
Yes.
This is the most kind of time consuming. You will clean your data, you will see outliers, you remove it, and is it not time consuming? Yes, it is time consuming. So what is generative AI? This entire part is done. Okay, so this entire part is done. From here you will start. You will load, you will do a API call, you will load, predict. Validation is also done. Actually, validation is also done. Means it is a ready to cook kind of. You are cooking biryani here, there you're getting emptier packet, hit and eat. So you are load and predict, load and predict. You are not building model. Have you built GPT? Have you built GPT? Tell me. No. Who has built? OpenAI. How they have built? They have done all of this process for you. They have collected the data. They have cleaned the data. It is text data, so it has different processes. They have built the model. They have validated it. It is working. And now you can ask me, okay, why the model is working in my data? Because I have not given any data. The model is like completely it has no idea about my data, but still it is responding. What if I tell you whatever data is available in internet, if you collect everything and train a model, don't you think it will have a general intelligence? And that is what they're doing. So GPU. Now, why NVIDIA is the most valuable company in even like number one? Like it was Apple, but today it is NVIDIA, right? And why it is happening? Because to train your model, you need a lot of hardware support, and it is done. So it becomes, so that's why it is generic. So now tell me, if there is already a AI model, I will tell you, you load it, and it is called AI as a service. So entire generative AI is nothing but one. There are two ways of generative AI, okay? And this is again a very good point. What kind of generative AI engineer you are? What kind of generative AI engineer you are? One kind of generative AI engineer is research and development. Means you are the person who will build and you will contribute so that others can use. To build and contribute, don't you think you need entire complete knowledge? Yes or no? You will be building. So you need data collection, you need data cleaning, you need data modeling, you need validation techniques to be known, deep learning, very advanced. You need to know the algorithms, VAE, transformer, GAN networks, everything. And you have a very solid foundation, very solid foundation. And this is one way of kind of getting into Gen AI. Second is application engineer. As an application engineer, anyone within 2 months, I can make you a AI specialist. Anyone, you enroll and you will become a AI specialist. Having said that, like you, like anyone who will be enrolling the courses and understanding what is Gen AI, what is behind the scene architecture and all, application engineer means you take this model and use. Is it clear? So in generative AI, actually you are not building. What are you doing? You are consuming or using. Models are already done, built. You are loading, using, loading, using. Now, many of the time it will not work. So you may have to fine tune. That's a different thing. But overall, it is very, very easy. So it's generic. Generative AI is for everyone. Anyone, even you don't know anything, any programming also not needed. Now everything is in English or Hindi, any original language. Just ask and you will get. But again, 90% accuracy, 70% you will easily get within overnight. Maybe 1 hour I can build a solution which is like 60-70% accurate. But to make it to 90%, I have to have a solid foundation knowledge. Again, you will face like, okay, I don't know the behind the scene. I need to take the course. Then you will feel. I'll tell you, many people, it will happen with everyone. So what they think, they know everything. They think like that. I have seen many students, they will call me and they will tell me, okay, I know everything. I just need your recording. So I just ask simple questions to them. Simple linear regression question. In fact, in interview also, I have seen they will not even able to answer simple linear regression. Leave about deep learning. Simple linear regression, but they think like they know. Why? They can use. So these kind of people are very dangerous. Never hire them. Why? See, objective is building a full stack solution, right? And removing at least lot. So what will be the problem? You learn some tools, Gen AI tools, and without understanding the background. You don't know anything about deep learning. You don't know anything about machine learning. Don't know anything about model building, model validation. Directly, you have learned the tools and you started building application. And you are so happy because in 1 hour, in yesterday I have built a object detection model in 2 minutes. You'll be so happy. Wow, great. I can create a AI application in 1 hour. Nice. You will tell entire your organization to use it. When they will start use it, they will get wrong result. Model, many of the time it will not work, hallucinate, right? And then your manager or your leadership team will tell, okay, now you improve it. You will really struggle. You cannot improve because improving a model means you need to understand first how the model really works. Then only you can fix it. If you don't know how the model really works, how you will fix it or how you will improve it, improvement comes later. And then you will really struggle. And then what you will realize, oh, I don't know anything actually. What I know is nothing. I need to learn. Then you will start learning ML, deep learning, and everything in complete detail. And then again, you will start. So, this is what happens with 80% of the people. They directly jump and they build solutions. It will not work. To improve solution, either they struggle or they come back, they learn and they do it again. And in the second time, they do it in a better way. I'm not telling it will be 100% accurate, but if you know the concepts, you can fine tune. Fine tune means concept grounding, means what? Your data you can feed into the model, right? You cannot do that if you don't know the process. So that's the reason you'll, like, if you want to summarize, learn everything from scratch and later you will remember me. Don't take the faster way. There is no success in the faster way. You have to, you will fall down. There's no doubt that you will fall down. And again, you will backtrack and you have to take this route. Better to take this route, become expert, right? So learn everything step by step. Because when you go for real time, everything you need. Sometimes you need machine learning. Sometimes you need deep learning. Sometimes you need Gen AI. So you need everything, right? Okay. So you have any other questions or we can connect tomorrow? A real-time example of deep learning NLP. Oh, everything is
Yeah.
real-time example.
Ma'am, Saroj here. Actually, I joined little late, so I have only 3 questions.
Yeah.
First question, in this course, are we going to create modeling from the scratch? Second
Yes.
thing, okay. Then second thing, are we going to prepare any project which I can put in my resume? And the last thing, if I completed this course, I believe this is a foundation course. So after completing this course, is this necessary? I should take another course, or it is sufficient for me to start my career as a machine learning engineer?
See, Okay, so let me answer one by one. The first, and all the questions are great. Thank you for asking this. The number one is okay. So I forgot the first question. Sorry. Can you repeat?
Yeah, so I asked that are we going to create model from the scratch in this
Yes.
course?
So the answer is yes, because this is a very this course is from scratch. So everything that we do will be from scratch. Not only building, as I said, the life cycle, if you see, model building comes in the third step. We will also do data cleaning from scratch, model building from scratch, all the validation technique, how to test your model, right? If it is a classification model, we will learn techniques like F1 score, precision, recall, specificity, sensitivity of a model. So how to test your model, how good it is, and then we will deploy. So it is from scratch. Okay. I am expecting everyone like beginner, zero level, and I will take you to a level where you can deploy your own ML solution on cloud independently without anyone's help. This is what the course will take you. The second thing is, can you write the projects in on your CV? So answer is yes, but you need to be little smart, right? Projects are domain specific. uh, Concepts are same, regression is regression, but the problem statement approach will be same, but problem statement can be different. I'll give you one example. If you're working in a marketing team, sales forecasting project you can write in your CV, which is a regression based project. But if you are working in a manufacturing company, MRB volume prediction you can write. So there is a part, let's say you are manufacturing parts, and how many parts you have to generate or you have to manufacture in the next quarter that you are predicting. Again, this is same regression project. If you check the code, 99% code will be same, but the problem statement here and the problem statement there is different. It is MRB volume prediction, that is sales forecasting. Similarly, the concepts are same, but domain to domain you have to tweak how you are writing CV. You have to be a little careful in which domain you are working, whether it is banking or it is e-commerce or it is I'll give you one more. Let's say propensity modeling. You must not have listened heard about it, but propensity modeling is again a regression project, but completely different name. And it is very good for Make My Trip, Paytm, PhonePe related companies where you have a lot of customers, Flipkart, Amazon. So when you are applying for your job, it is not like same CV. And this is my trick. I don't have a single copy of my CV. And what I do is I just shuffle, means based on the requirement. Some of the projects I take to the top, some of the projects I keep it down, and I shuffle based on their requirement. You have to tweak your CV. One is general CV, you can prepare and upload everywhere. But if you have some dream company, dream role, learn what they want to see, and accordingly you prepare your CV. Otherwise, it will not even get shortlisted. Nowadays, AI only is shortlisting, and if it is not matching keyword, then it will not even shortlist. It will not come to a human only. It will not come to the HR only. I mean, AI only will filter it. So what I'm saying you is, it is little tricky, but yes, once you know the concepts, you need to go to the domain. You need to understand what your company is doing. White papers you need to learn, read, and I can help you. You can ping me. I can help you with some project ideas based on your domain. But overally, you understood, right? So the game is you need to change CV based on your domain, and the projects will be different. Suvendu's project will be different from Saroj's project will be different on Raja, because they have different experience, they have different background, they are working in different organization which are from different domain. And projects, even if it is AI has like a lot of solutions. You need to select AI solution based on your domain. It cannot be generic. If you copy paste CVs from Google, 100% it will be rejected, because self forecasting project will not fit in a manufacturing company. Are you getting? But so, I mean, this is a little tricky, but you have to smartly handle this part, right? So answer is yes, you can write, but we are going to do some generic project. You need to tweak that project according to your domain, and then your CV will be shortlisted. It cannot be same for everyone.
Okay, got it, ma'am. Thank you. And then last thing, that once I completed this course successfully, then is there any other requirement? Do I have to take another course, or it is sufficient for me to start my career as a machine learning engineer?
MLOps is more than sufficient, but I think you can see there is a trend towards Gen AI. So, yeah. So Gen AI, see again, MLOps engineer, their role is completely little like they will be mostly will be knowing cloud, they will be knowing ML flow, they'll be knowing Docker, Kubernetes. With that, they should be knowing machine learning. So these are the mandatory requirements without which you cannot get a job. Gen AI is a hype, and it's not a hype, it's a reality. Gen AI is a kind of thing which is the next future, right? So if you know, it is better. So let me know if you have some issues. You can take recordings if that will help, but otherwise I will suggest Gen AI also to everyone, because that is also industry requirement, right? So to answer you in a short, um, basic Gen AI is required with this to crack any interviews, which you can learn yourself also. But if you want to become expert in Gen AI, you can take the course. Otherwise, basic Gen AI with this MLOps is sufficient to crack interviews. Okay.
Okay, and one last thing. So, are we going to work on this like data, like different type of data, like visual data or audio data, or only we are going to use this text data, something like that?
So
Well,
that's what I'm saying. So this is actually full stack course. And if you just look at my
okay,
folder, this is actually one course. I have divided into two, but this is actually AI full stack engineer course, which has
okay,
two things. One is I have divided this course thinking so much. The first course will teach you everything about modeling from scratch, modeling concepts, machine learning from scratch, deployment. In the second course, I'm not teaching deployment. So from this course only, you have to apply the same concept for LLM ops, same as machine learning. A lot of the concepts are similar. In the second course, it's more like the generative AI. Generative AI is all about unstructured data. Generative AI means unstructured data. Unstructured means what? It can be text, image, audio, video, anything, or multimodal mix. And you will be learning how to build applications around it using different tools in that course. Machine learning is all about structured and semi-structured data. Let's say you have SQL tables, or let's say you have MongoDB data, CSV, Excel files, like any tabular data. If you have, then this solution will help you, right? The machine learning will work. I hope it is clear to everyone.
yeah, now I'm clear. Thank you, ma'am.
Cost of Gen AI is 15,000, and cost of this will be 20,000. And duration of this course is 2.5 months. Duration of that course is 1.5 months. Altogether, it is around 4 months course. People who like, because I'm taking one more thing is I'm taking a break in December last week. I think most of the people will not be available, right? 20 to 1st January, I'll not be there. Most of you will not be there. Uh,
Yes.
yeah, but I'm telling in advance so that you know I already booked my ticket. My entire company is off, so I am going out. I'll not be there. So you also enjoy that 10 days, and when we are back, we'll continue. But what I'm saying is, by that time, I think many things we will cover, and you will get some break. Many of the people will be out of station; they will take break. So otherwise, there will be no class miss, right? We'll attend every day. I'll continue. Yeah. Any other question? We are all good.
Hi, Sasmitha. Subhendu here
Yeah.
this side.
Yes,
So
Subhendu.
the class timing will be same for every day, like 7:30.
Yes, class timing will
Okay.
be same. And Gen AI course will start from January. So this by that time you will be having a solid foundation knowledge on any modeling. I think you are a
Mhm.
very good shape to join that batch also. January 5th or 7th. I'll tell you the dates. First week of January. 5th is I think Sunday. 6th onwards, new batch will start, and that will be weekend batch. Saturday and Sunday. 7:30, sorry, 7 to 9:30, the timing. So you can join that once you have mostly completed the machine learning, more than half. That will be much easier. So you will understand the terms that I'm using, like validation, modeling, and all those terms will be very clear to you. Without taking this course directly, if you jump into Gen AI, 80% still you will understand, but that 5-10%, sometimes you will feel little kind of uncomfortable, because you will not be knowing validation techniques and all that, right? So when I name it, you will feel little kind of not very clear. But after taking this course, everything will be very clear, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I think this is all about it. Let's start from tomorrow. And tomorrow there will be no talking. We'll start with the content. Because tomorrow is the first class, I will give you some basic idea. My job is not to teach you core Python. And this is just self-learning, but just to like make sure you are comfortable, I'll just give you some fundamental, like how to set up your system, and then some Jupyter notebook, quick tutorial, VS Code extensions that you need, and then just very, very fast, very fast. That is not the way I teach, but I'm just giving you a very, very quick summary. I'll be giving you a very, very quick summary on the core Python part. And the detail you will find from the recordings. I will upload all the recordings on the drive. You'll get access, you download and learn it. From day after tomorrow onwards, we will start from our content, that is pandas. And tomorrow you will see on the drive, the course content is also uploaded. But overall, the picture is this: module 1, module 2, module 3. Module 1 will be Python advanced, like pandas and visualization, statistics, followed by machine learning and deployment. And also you have deep learning in this course. You can consider deep learning is there. Why I am saying, anytime you are free, let's say weekend you are free, or we have 10 days gap in December. If you are free some days, or any days you are free, please go through this deep learning recording. These are very, very detailed explanation. I don't think you will face any difficulty. Very detailed explanation, and I am there, I am present every day, so you can ask me doubts and I can clarify it. Maybe only you, let's say only Saroz or only Subendu, you have doubt, no one else has doubt. Absolutely fine. After the class is over, I can clarify your doubts. So that's how you can complete deep learning also. This you have completed in this course. Next course, you are very much ready for the Gen AI course. You know the deep learning part, you know the machine learning part, you know the deployment part, so you are ready. And this is not the foundation course. This is not a easy course also, I'm telling you. This is not a foundation course. In fact, this is the core course, I will say. Generative AI is an easy course. You will feel like generative AI, because in generative AI, are we using like building any system from scratch? No. We are using tools and techniques. So you'll learn different things there. Prompt engineering, you will learn. Transformer architecture is little difficult. Otherwise, rest all things are easy actually. This is a difficult course. That is easy course. It's like you are learning how to cook biryani in this course, and there you are basically learning how to eat MTR biryani packets, like that, because models are already there, you are using it. So having said that, Gen AI also has some new things that you need to learn. So both are important, and this is how you should proceed. Okay, let's connect tomorrow. We will continue with the courses, right? And what kind of system you need? You just need 16 GB RAM machines. 8 GB is also okay, but 16 GB I will recommend. And I think the rest all, if you need any extra machine or something, if you don't have 16 GB, you can go with Google Colab, where you will get 16 GB free, right? And for cloud, it is paid. If you have a credit card account, I think 25,000 credit you will get 3 months in GCP, which is free of cost. But if you don't have, then I'll tell you tricks. I am using the same trick, but you should have different credit cards. That's the problem. So nothing will be charged, but you need to have your different email ID and different credit card. Then again, you can renew it after 3 months when the excess is gone. Another 3 months, again, new card details you need to give. Nothing will be charged from the card, just 2 rupees they will deduct. But excess is only for 3 months in GCP, but it is full excess, like 25,000 rupees. You can utilize it how much you want. Entire thing you can learn actually in 3 months. And the process is same. If you learn GCP, same thing you can do in AWS. Only the way is different, but the process is overall same in all cloud platforms, right? Okay, so fine, let's connect tomorrow and and in the ops part, if you're asking, we're learning Kubernetes, we're learning Docker, we're learning MLflow, we're learning Git and GitHub, and we're learning GCP. So these are the tool stack that we will be using. Okay. And when we write our code, you will learn packages, library, module in Python, right? So yeah, so that is advanced Python. When we code, we will learn. Okay, thank you everyone. Let's connect tomorrow. I'm running late. Yeah.
Sure. Thank you. Thanks
Thank
a
you.
lot.
Thank you.